Alright everybody, my name is Ramses the Two. Welcome to the next chapter of my survival let's play series. I have some really fun plans today, so without further ado, let's play some Minecraft. Alright, so we're starting today's episode in our little, this place is not little, our very large hole in the ground for storage. And you can see that I have started to fill it in with stuff. I've kind of got like, I've got like a whole chest just for oak stuff and one for dark. There's not a lot in the dark oak one because our next project we're going to work on needs dark oak, and I moved a bunch of my dark oak somewhere else. But yeah, we've got, you can see we have plenty of spruce wood. We have so much spruce. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that we were starting to get some stuff filled in here. Into different places in our... I'm going to have a whole chest just for saddles. Also, you'll notice there's some places where I have storage rocks in here. Those are just placeholders in the space for right now. I don't technically need them yet until I got the redstone set up, but until I have the supplies to be able to fill this storage system, I want to be able to fill it with other like placeholder stuff, so I renamed a bunch of cobblestone storage rocks. I want to make a big enough storage system that it's bigger than we need it to be right now, and that way when we have more stuff later on, it's not too small. Anyway, in here we should have some cracked stone bricks that I just made, a stack plus 16. It's a fair amount. I've got some plans for this here block, and you can kind of see those plans right here, and you can probably already guess by the thumbnail and the name of the episode what this is. I want to make a rail line, and the purpose of this rail line is going to be to transport us between our base and the farming district over there where we built the iron farm. And I did a tentative design. I say tentative because I might change some things about it, but I did a tentative design of that, and you can see right here it uses lots of dark oak and cracked stone bricks, and because of that I've set up a little workstation over here. And you can see this is where I'm keeping all that stuff right now. I was growing a whole bunch of dark oak. I have so much bone meal now that I can use it to grow trees as much as I want. But yeah, and so the basic idea is I want to have these dark oak wooden pillars and the stairs on the bottom with the fences out here, and then up top I want cracked stone brick with dark oak in the middle and lay the rail over the dark oak. And I think I'm going to use redstone underneath. If I decide that's too distracting, if like the red feels really weird, I also could place levers underneath here, like just put a lever there and then flick it or whatever. And this would actually hide the stairs down here would actually hide the lever pretty well. So I haven't really decided whether I want to go with the block of redstone or a lever. Lever's probably cheaper, of course, then I have to craft them all. And I do have plenty of redstone, so I'm not really worried about running out of redstone for this, but also I'm going to need a bunch of redstone later on, so I don't want to use it all. I don't know, I'm still deciding how I'm going to do that, but the first thing that we need to do is get the body of the rail built. I don't even think we're going to have enough gold to do all the powered rail yet anyways. I think I've only got like 20 gold. I'm not sure if I took it with me and put it in here, did I? Oh, I've got 19 gold right here, and 6 powered rail. So yeah, we're not gonna have a lot. In fact, let's just make what we can right now. That made a total of 18. That brings us to 24, which might be enough. I'm not actually sure whether that's gonna be enough or not. The other thing that I need to make more of is dark oak fences. So I'm gonna make some of those real quick. Okay, I've got 61 dark oak fences. I'll go get my rail in a minute. It's all downstairs. But I think the idea is that we start building it. And I'm actually wondering if maybe we should start over there on that side. Put some of this here. Put some of this stuff in our inventory. I brought this stuff out here, and it's also... Well, I'll wait till it gets to be all the way nighttime before I head over there. Sleep here real quick. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe we start over on that side and build this way, and this probably isn't actually going to be where it goes. Maybe the entrance to it of whatever that ends up being, if it's a building or something, will go here, or maybe a little farther that way, but really the rail should begin somewhere over there. And then we'll make some more path, kind of like we did to our nether portal, linking over here up the hill to whatever we build in this area that goes that way. And maybe it'll be something like we build something here and then build the rail going that way. I don't really know. I also don't yet know how this design is going to tile, if I need to turn it or if I need to lower it or raise it. I'm not really sure how that's going to work because this is like a really stagnant design. But anyway, let's sleep and then we'll get started. The reason I want to build this rail is mostly so that we don't have to ride in a boat every time we want to go back and forth to these places. And so I want to start the rail line right over here and actually probably make it... Oh, okay, there we go. Probably make it level with up here. That way it can drop us off, like, right at where we're going. So we'll probably build it almost directly away from here. In fact, you can see I am currently building out this area over here. And then actually what I want to do here... It's difficult to judge how tall I need to get when things aren't like connected the way they need to be. But I don't know if that makes any sense. I am experimenting right now with the first corner that we're going to have. And it seems to have gone pretty well, I think. I think this is exactly what we're going to end up doing. And then from there, we'll just continue out this, right? Going that way. And I think we'll actually stay mostly straight for a little while and like coast along the sides of this dark oak forest over here. And I think that'll actually look really good. I need to tweak this area. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'll make something over here that basically we're going to get dropped off right next to this door, and then we can come in here. We can pass through this space in order to pass through the iron farm. Yeah, I don't really know. We're still kind of figuring that out. But I'm going to... I got caught in that door. I'm going to keep trying to build this thing out. The hardest part is measuring out how tall these need to be and how far away they need to be from each other. But yeah, so I'm putting 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces in between them, and then I'm building up from there. And it's difficult to judge how tall I am, but I feel like that's right. I've already basically ran out of dark oak logs. I need to go back and get some more. Hopefully we got enough. I mean, obviously I can just make more if we need more, but I did spend a lot of time chopping down trees. I'd like to think that we have enough here. I'm thinking that we maybe don't have enough here. Make sure I don't get them confused with the spruce ones. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm going through and setting up just the log pillars first. And then I'm going to come through with the cracked stone brick, and I'm throwing the cracked stone brick, I guess. Anyways, then I'll come through with the cracked stone brick and the dark oak planks. But yeah, you can see I've got some pillars there. Actually, they line up with the other pillars, so you can't really tell right now. But anyway, let's go park this boat and start building. I think I seriously underestimated how much wood we're gonna need. I've got a stack and 3 left, and it cost me a stack doing about like 4 of these pillars. So yeah, this could be a while. So I'm thinking right about here, I've done a couple more pillars, and I'm thinking right about on the next one we should see about lowering the rail a little bit. I'm thinking by probably 1 or 2 blocks. So let's think. There's 4 blocks between here. So what I'm thinking is that right about here, we lower this down 2 blocks. And then, so here and then here. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Yeah, something like that. And then maybe we'll load another 2 blocks a little bit farther on. But I don't know. I think this might be low enough now. It kind of depends. What we should do is we should actually measure what the... in fact, we should go do that now. Let's go get in a boat, and let's go measure how many blocks there is between the water level and where we want this thing to end up. Because that will give us a better idea... Oh, I'm hitting things. Okay, here we go. That will give us a better idea of how far we need to lower this thing by the time we get over there. So let's go measure that. So we're currently at water level, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if we decided to go here, this level that we're standing on, this level is 7. Um, which really means maybe we shouldn't lower it at all. Maybe we should keep it at 7. Of course, this would be 6. This would be 5. I think we keep it at 5. I want to lower it. I don't want it to look so high off the water the whole time. So I'm thinking it ends up somewhere about on either this level or maybe this level. And then it can turn into a building over here, and we can flatten out some of this land a little bit and terraform around it. But I think that makes sense to me. However, I think pretty soon here, not yet, but I've only got 44 logs left. Of course I can take these because this isn't going to go here. So I guess I'll destroy this and take these with me. Not that it's going to help me all that much, but it's something, you know. Better than nothing. I think that looks pretty good. Obviously, it's nowhere close to finished yet, but I don't think that looks too awkward. It's a little blocky and strange, but when we get the other blocks in and around it, I think it's going to look way better. Anyway, I'm going to keep working on this. It's a lot of underwater counting. Which has been frustrating, but not overly frustrating. Well, I only have 6 logs left, which means I do not have enough to do even the next pillar. It's 5 off the water, but there's more underwater that we're going to have to do. And so I'll build out this stuff real quick, or at least as much of it as I can. Since I'm here, and I'm already up here, I might as well. And then I guess it's time to make some more trees. I have also run out of stone bricks, the cracked stone bricks, so I'm gonna have to get more of those as well. Shouldn't be too hard. I have all the stone I need. I just need to make them. But yeah, I mean, I guess once again I could take this stuff if I wanted. In fact, I'll just finish tearing this whole section down right now because we don't need it anymore. But yeah, and then it's just time to make more stone bricks and time to make more trees. Hopefully this should be enough wood. I don't know. We can always grow more, I suppose. I've got plenty of bone meal, and cutting down these trees should give me enough saplings that I should be able to grow. I should be able to grow plenty more. Did I get all the wood here? Yes. Those leaves will start despawning, and I'll just keep moving on. Just picking up a few more saplings and apples that are dropping. But I cut down all of those trees, and I have quite a lot of saplings as well. But I do have, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 4 stacks. That's not bad. I'm gonna go back and start using. Oh, you know, I forgot. I made cracked stone brick. I should grab that too while I'm here because it's probably done smelting. Not all of the bricks were done smelting, but I did grab a few more stacks. That should do us just fine for now. I want to drop a couple things in this chest here before I go, but then, yeah, I think it's just about time we get back to work over there. So I made some decisions. I also now have a potato because I killed a zombie who was trying to attack me. I think we're going to put it here. I talked about putting it up there, but this actually is a nice, good open space, and then I can have like a nice, cool path going over here. I think we're a little bit too densely populated in that area, and I'd like to try to spread my base out a little bit more, and putting something over here kind of makes sense to me. And so our final level for the logs is going to be at this level, 2 levels above the water, and that stuff over there is currently 5 levels above the water. So in between there and here, we're going to have to go down by 3. Which shouldn't be too hard. But I am out of dark oak logs again, which is insane. It's insane how many I've used. So I'm gonna have to go back to making more trees, I guess. And once that's done, I'll hopefully be able to have enough wood to actually finish the log portion, which is basically the hardest part because it requires measuring. Everything else I'll just be kind of able to do from one level. I guess I'll eat this potato. See, it was like half a haunch. Great. There we go. Actually, still ate the fish anyway. And we've already had a tree grow, even though I haven't used any bone meal on it yet. Let's grab some bone meal for the rest, and I'm just gonna keep growing some trees. I actually kind of like the look of dark oak trees. I think they're a lot more interesting than regular trees, and I'm thinking maybe we could actually like add a few to our base. I don't know. Some of them look good and some of them don't, I suppose. But maybe we could think about adding a few around our base to make, I don't know, look kind of cool. We could make like a dark oak swamp tree. That'd be kind of cool. Put some vines on it. That might be very cool. We should see if we can make something like that on a decorative episode when we're kind of fixing up the base a little bit more. Maybe on the same one when we do the path over here, we can also focus on getting some other cool, oop, just fell. We could also focus on getting some cool trees around in the area. I think that'd be kind of interesting. Anyway, I guess I'm just gonna keep, chopping down some trees. It's time consuming and my axe is, well, it's not terrible, but it's starting to take a little bit of a beating. So I'll need to do something that will give me XP in order to mend it up a little bit sometime in the near future, but until then, it's doing just fine, and I can keep chopping down these trees with it, and I'm going to keep chopping down these trees with it until I have enough logs, I suppose, to do the project that we're working on. So I'll keep working on this, and I will see you guys in just a little bit. Is dark oak even a real kind of tree? Like, is that something that actually exists in the real world, or is that just something that Minecraft made up? I honestly don't know. I'm interested, so if anyone in the comment section knows whether dark oak is actually a real type of tree or not, let me know. Because I don't really know. Is it just like oak, but it happens to be a slightly darker version of oak, and so people like aesthetically call it dark oak, but it's the same type of tree? Or is there like a different species of tree that is comparable to dark oak in some way? Like, does it have another name other than dark oak? Like, I don't know, what, ebony wood? No, ebony wood's darker than this. I don't really know. Who knows? Someone let me know if they do. If not, then I guess it'll just be a mystery forever. I managed to get a lot more dark oak logs. Hopefully this will finally be enough. I suppose I don't really know. But let's go figure it out. Right, I think these are done. Oh wait, no. Am I missing one? No, okay, I just couldn't see it for a second. Yeah, I think these are probably done. They get, it gets shorter again right here until it's at this level for the rest of it, just above water level for the end of it. And now I think it's just about actually building this thing out. Of course, I don't know where my boat went, so now I'm swimming back over to the other side, but that's okay. I will bring you guys back when I get there, I guess, and we can actually start working on next steps. Right now, I am just putting in the downward sloping bits, which is difficult because I kind of have to do it from the underside, but it's not the end of the world. And I am putting in the last few blocks right here of the framework, and we have, for the most part, a I probably didn't need to eat that fish. That was probably a waste. We have our the great rail right here. This is our great rail, and this is gonna be perfect. I think we still need to obviously do all the decorative work and actually make it functional. And I don't know which order we're gonna do those in, but I think this is looking really, really good. All right. Well, it is actually a different day for me now. It's the next day than the last clip that you guys just saw. I'm recording some of this later, and I've actually done a lot of work in between. So let's go check that out. Because in the last clip, I had just finished the main structure, and now I'm actually almost done with the designs. I put in a couple rails right here just to get what it looks like, but this is the design all tiled out. It might be a little torch heavy. I might find a better way of lighting it up. I don't know yet. And then I also played with, it took me a little while, but I futzed with this, and I eventually found something that I liked for the places where we have stairs, because I had to change the design on the outside just a little bit. But I think this looks pretty good. And more importantly, I think it looks pretty good from the side, although I don't want to jump here because then I'll have to swim. So let's walk over here, and then I'll be able to show you guys from the side. Our next step is really to install the rails, and also I haven't done the stairs on the underside, which is something that I planned on doing. I guess I didn't really build a good way out of this. I made it meet up with this thing. But yeah, you can see I think this actually looks pretty good. I think the bottom looks too flat, and that's why we need to do the stairs on the underside, these stairs. But we can still do that. That shouldn't be too hard. I might do the rails first. I don't know. I think that might be honestly what our next step is. In which case, I came all the way over here for no reason, because that means I need to get the rails from over there. I guess I'll start on the stairs and I'll work my way that way. I was gonna wait to start on these, but I guess not. I don't really feel like I need to put anything behind the logs. I actually don't think that looks too bad. You rarely get to see many gaps in it, and it actually just adds a little bit more difference to it, you know? So I think I might just leave it. Yeah, I think that actually looks pretty good. Actually, I kind of like that it goes around the corner that way. That's pretty cool. It's going to get significantly harder to add these things as we make our way down. One, because we're not tall enough, so I kind of have to jump to get it, which is annoying. And two, because we're going to have more and more water to deal with. But I'm going to kind of just keep working on this, I suppose, and see what I can come up with. What I might do is build like something out of dirt along the side here. Of course, I don't really have any dirt on me right now, so I would have to get some dirt. Suppose that's something I can do. I'm going to go work on that so I can have actually some blocks to use as scaffolding. And then, yeah, I guess keep working on the stairs. I picked up some grass real quick, and now I'm just working on... Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. I don't want to lose these stairs because I really don't have very many of them. But yeah, anyways, I picked up some grass real quick, and now I'm just working on applying the stairs to the bottom. And I suppose I should stop giving you guys boring progress reports and actually get some work done. So I'm going to do that. This thing has gotten low enough now that it's actually easier just to swim. So I'm just swimming. Every now and then I have to place the block wrong because I'm going, up and down like this. But for the most part, it's actually working pretty well. I imagine I'm going to get very tired and have to eat soon, though. Do you get tired from swimming? Like you do from running? I don't actually know. We seem to. I think I can see... Uh-oh. I got down to here, and I ran out of stairs. And that's only on one side. I haven't done the other side yet, so... I guess I have to go make some more stairs. And there doesn't seem to be a good way up. That's okay. We don't really need to have a good way up. It's been frustrating for the building process, but the nice thing is we don't actually need to come up and down from this thing. It's just going to be a rail line, so... yeah, I'm going to go... I can't sprint right now because I'm too hungry. There we go. Okay, I'm going to make some more stairs, and then... I'm actually just going to make, like, all the stairs. I don't think I'm going to put any, stairs underneath this section because it would be at the water level, and I don't really want it at the water level, but I'll start them here, I suppose. Alright, one side is completely done. Now we just need to, I guess somehow find our way up and, get to the other side. And actually, rather than working starting on this side and then going that way, I'll work on this side and then go that way, that I can go pick up the rails at the end and not have to walk around quite so far. I don't know if that makes any sense. Regardless, I'm gonna go do that. And yeah, we just have that bit at the end left to do. Oh, and I also got to take down this grass right here. I am totally going to run out of stairs again. Man, I'm running out of materials left and right. I am vastly underestimating how many materials this project would take. Yep, these are my... And I even placed it wrong. Come on. We're gonna need some more. We got to do all of this down to around here. I just finished placing all the stairs, and now I'm headed down to my lower sorting system in order to get the rest of the rails that we need. Because I do have plenty of standard rail in here. I'm basically just going to fill my last few slots with it and call it good. That should theoretically be enough. I don't see why it wouldn't be. But I haven't actually measured how long of a track we need. I made a lot of rail for this. I have quite a lot of iron now because of the iron farm, so there's plenty there. But yeah, the other thing that we're going to need is we're going to have to... I'll just take some of that. I want a little bit of logs. I only actually really need one. And I'm going to use it to be like the beginning of our line right there. And put our first bit of powered rail right there. And then from now, we kind of have a decision to make whether we want to go underneath and place levers or whether we want to replace wooden blocks with redstone blocks. I don't really know what the answer is, but regardless, I'm going to start laying down some rail. We need to decide how often we want to put a powered rail. So for the record, full speed, to get up to full speed, you need 3 of these in a row. I'm not immediately attaching 3 of them because, so the way this works is when this button is being pressed, because we're going to put a button here, this will light up and it'll make us go and we'll go away, right? But if you go over powered rail when it's unpowered, when it's dark like this and not lit up, it actually works as like a brake. It will actually slow you down, and I don't want to get slowed to a stop before I actually reach the button, right? I want to get all the way to the end. So these ones are always going to be lit up, and these are just to get us started. And then from there, I can actually go a good very many blocks before I need to add another powered rail. I think it's something like 23. I don't remember the number. I'll probably go around 15 or something like that and then add one to keep us going, you know, at a pretty good pace. But yeah, I think that's my goal. I want to go at roughly 15 rail and then a powered rail. And then later I'll come through and I'll figure out how I'm powering them, but I just need to decide where they're going right now. So I'm going to keep working on that. Alright, well, I laid down all of the powered rail, and I think we should have enough here. I've got one extra just in case we don't have enough, and I actually think I just want to try this with the redstone. So I'm going to start laying down this stuff, and then after that we gotta test the thing. Alright, the powered rail is all powered up. Obviously this one isn't because we need to put a button here still. But that means all we have to do is go get a button and a minecart. So I guess that's our next step. And we're going to test this out and make sure that we don't need another powered rail anywhere. And if we do, we can add it in. But we're going to... Oh, I need to go down here. I was going all the way around. But yeah, I need to go grab... we need the iron to make a minecart. And we need some regular, smooth, old stone in order to make... you know, this stuff. In order to make the button. The stone I keep... in here, and then we'll need 5 iron to make the minecart. Perfect. Okay, let's go test this thing out and see if it works, and if it does, then we are mission successful. Alright, first step is we need our button, which we just craft very basically like this. Throw it on there. Get our minecart right there, and we are now sitting in it, and... away we go. Seems to be working so far. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, this is great. Okay. This is fantastic. This is so cool. I've always wanted to make, you know, like a cool like rail system like this to get around. And it's definitely a lot better than boating back and forth. Perfect. And then we can get out right here. And, go inside here if we want, and actually, while we're here, we should check and see how much iron we've got while we were around. Almost a stack, that's not bad. Let's test it going the other way. Alright, well, that'll be it for me today. We are mission successful on the Great Rail. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next episode. Keep being your beautiful selves, and I will see you guys all next time.